with all those things I said, I hope that I did not put you off if you're planning to transfer to a care home. Working in the care home or social care setting has taught me so much, and that is what I'm going to be sharing with you today. And again, welcome to my channel. I am Joyce. I'm a nurse here in the UK, here to share with you my life story and my journey. And if you are a returnee, thank you so much, and I love welcoming you back. As we all know, healthcare in England is free, and that is all thanks to NHS or National Health Service. But even if you opt in for private care, if they see that you need help in the community, they will refer you to our amazing team at the community, which can be a team of nurses, community nurses, tissue viability nurse, speech and language therapist, physiotherapists, and occupational therapists. And you can also opt in for private, but NHS will be able to provide those services for you, and they can set up a plan for you. Nurses can be specialists too. As a care home nurse, I have encountered and have worked with specialists such as diabetes nurse specialist, enteral nurse, diabetes nurse, Parkinson's nurse, and they have a big say on the kind of treatment that our clients have, and then they will liaise with the GP or the consultants as to what plan they wanted or they think fits our client. This is my opinion, okay? So I would say that I was able to practice more independent nursing when I transferred to a care home. So I feel like I have more autonomy on what I think is right for my client. But of course, working within the scope of my profession, which is nursing. I don't know if you have heard of this term, deprivation of liberty. If you are working in a care home, I think you would have heard this so many times. So deprivation of liberty makes sure that we are not depriving our clients of their free will, and there are several steps identifying if a person has capacity or not. And then of course we are just applying the most minimal deprivation we can, or minimal limitation to their ability. I have been qualified and I have studied nursing in the Philippines and practiced there for a year, and I have never ever really practiced or even heard of palliative or end-of-life care. I only managed to practice that here in the UK, and I am really thankful that I have come to know palliative and end-of-life care and still be able to practice that until now. And to me, it is one of the most humbling experience I have ever had as a nurse, because I think it is an honor to be able to tell yourself that you have made someone comfortable and dignified on their last days. And I think it's one of the best support that we can give to their families, being able to give them that reassurance that on the last days of the people that they love, they are comfortable and really, really looked after. And I just hope that this will be more accepted and more practiced in the Philippines, I hope. Each medication is labeled for the user. I know in most developed countries, this is the case, that when you get your medicine from the chemist or the pharmacy, it will be labeled just for you with the instructions. But back home in the Philippines, I used to buy medicine, and it's not usually, there will be a prescription from the doctor, but it will not be printed on the medication box itself. So me as a care home nurse, we would receive medications specifically for the client. So if they pass away, or if they transfer to another home, or if they left their medicines, all those medicines, even if they are unopened, will be destroyed or denatured. Even for controlled drugs, even for the most expensive medicines that they left, especially when they pass away, it just gets destroyed. So yeah, lots of lots of waste, in my opinion. Yeah, my matipid self is cringing. People can get monetary support from their local council when they need care, especially in care homes. So for example, we have a client who is eligible for funding. But of course, before they get eligible for funding, they get assessed. So once they are eligible for funding, the government puts up a part of their bill towards their care in the care home on a weekly basis, I think. So yeah, NHS and the government in England is really looking after their people. And we are thankful. Care planning is a serious matter. If you work in a care home, you would know that there are just care plans for almost everything. For going to the toilet, for using glasses, for senses and communication, for washing and dressing. But the thing here is we don't use Nanda. I know in the Philippines, Nanda is our Bible as nurses, but no, we don't use that here. And we don't use very medical terms. We use, layman's term for all our care plans. In social care setting, we don't just look after the clients. I know all of us nurses look also with all their family dynamics, but I think it's just more apparent here in the care home because we deal with their family and the client for long term. So we always have communication with their family, and to me it seems like they are also part of our care. And I think it's quite good as well because we are holistic in a way, but we make sure that we prioritize our clients above our clients' families' wants and needs at the same time. Working in social care is not easy peasy. I know some of you might think that we're just drinking a cup of tea there or just, I don't know, passing time, but no, it's not. We all have challenges, and I thought when I transferred to care that my life would be easier because I used to work in acute medical unit, and for all those working in acute medical unit, I know your hardships. I've been there. And I transferred to a care home because I thought there would be good money working in a care home and my life will be easier. But no, I was wrong for so many reasons. But it is rewarding and that makes me happy despite everything. With all those things I said, I hope that I did not put you off if you're planning to transfer to a care home because there are just so many opportunities and so many things to learn, and those that I have said are a glimpse of what we do or what we deal with. I hope you are motivated to transfer. And if not, if you're just really curious on what we do, I hope I was able to give you a bit of a background. Again, thank you for spending your time with me, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!